We've known you for over 5 years, 6 years, and we've been talking all the time about properties and looking at buying something and having the right moment for Gina, Bella and I to sell our home. And when timing was right for us the last 6 months, we approached you, but we also approached another agent in the estate. But it was about, the area, the people in the estate, where the market is in the Mulgrave area. You're the Mulgrave specialist. That's why we felt comfortable with you. But we also gave you a challenge at the first time, saying we want a bigger home. We've outgrown this particular home. You mentioned to us that you had some ideas and some homes that would be suited to us. And, we felt that trust. We felt that you understood what we wanted, how for us to move forward and helping us through that process. That's why we picked you. And we picked you also for your reputation in the estate and people knowing you, that you work for your vendors to get them the best price possible. And
Betty found a house for us.
And you pretty much found us the house first. Before we gave you this home to sell, you actually found and got us in. You found 3 homes. You showed us through the 3 of them, and one of them was the perfect one for us. We thought it was first class. We were really happy with your advice and helping us through this. We've purchased properties before, but we've never sold for a long time. And for us, it's the first time we've done an auction. So from, the feedback from our home, we've been in this home for 15 years. We had a lot of clutter. We had a lot of everything. And, you got the right specialist with Phil, with his styling, to come here to help us declutter, for us to see the bigger picture through the marketing campaigns, through the brochures, through the content in the brochures, coming in, doing the photography was awesome, and the pictures were amazing. The video, I love the video. I love seeing you talk every time. So for me, I love the video, but I loved how you just tied it all in, and it just felt so homely. And it felt like, by watching it, wow, 2 perspectives. 1, that's my home. 2 is, wow, I can actually live here.
The communication between you and us was fabulous, and you always, come back to us after every open, reports, let us know what was happening, so we weren't in the dark. So I was really happy with that.
Then we had other challenges with another property, with another agent being on the market at the same time. You actually came to us, to our home, to sit down and talk to us about where we needed to list. So we listened to your advice. We trusted your advice and feedback, and I think it was a great call. The auction was great. We had a good turnout of people. Again, the other challenge was the house down the street. The week before, in COVID, it got the price was okay. We felt a little disappointed when that happened, because we thought, oh no, that's going to set a precinct for us to get around about the same. And knowing that we wanted a little bit more, we knew our value of our house was a little bit more, because a bigger land size and different features of the house that you guys promoted throughout the whole campaign. One particular young couple who purchased a house at the end, they came 5 times. We passed it in, which was the right strategy. You guys went back out there. You guys went out there again to see what else you guys can bring in or ring in. And then you guys made a call, came back to us, say, hey Rob, we need to pass it in. 𝗚𝗶𝗰𝗸𝗲, we trust your expertise, your advice. Yes, I think you should pass it in. Let's get the potential buyers in the house. Let's negotiate what else we can do and to put pen to paper. The buyers came to the party and were willing to go a little bit more, and we're all happy at the end of it.
On the day when you are nervous and you don't know what the outcome's going to be, just with you and the auctioneer, advising us many times throughout the auction, coming in and giving us this good advice on what to do, helped ease those nerves, and we knew that we'd have the right outcome. So yeah, it was really happy.
We got you in and another agent, but we gave you guys a challenge. You listened to us. You listened to what we wanted. The other agent who sells homes in this estate didn't want to listen to us. He was more about having numbers of sales under his belt. And then you made appointments with us to go and see those addresses. And then, because you saw that it was important to us, for us to move forward. And then, you know, we felt trust. You helped us through it. It's not about, you know, I sell 1 million houses in this estate and I do this. It's about what you want out of the vendor, and for you to meet the vendor's needs. And I think that's what vendors need to look at when they're appointing someone like yourself. You know, we highly recommend you guys. You know, again, it's that team effort all the way through. It's you, Owen, of course, you're the face. You know, you're very recognised, you're very respected in this estate. But it's the team behind you as well.
You know, I highly recommend Wing Real Estate and 𝗚𝗶𝗰𝗸𝗲 to sell your home for you. I couldn't recommend them highly enough. They've done a great job with our home, communicating with us, and I just think you'll be really happy to deal with 𝗚𝗶𝗰𝗸𝗲.